Hello again, nerds. More reactions. This also another genre I have not reacted to yet, but I do listen a lot to this kind of stuff. Benjamin Tod is actually one of my new country favorites, I guess you could call it. I don't know, it's really weird calling Todd country. Like, Tyler Childers is country. Benjamin Tod is, I don't know, feels more Americana, but that's like just getting semantic at this point, right? So, yeah, we're doing Benjamin Tod. This is an intro. We'll be back. Yeah, so I don't know, expectations, right? That's what we got to do before we click over. So expectations. I fully feel like it's possible I've heard this song. It's just a new music video for it. The Gems on VHS station. Listen to me talking like an old man. The Gems on VHS channel here on YouTube does some really great stuff. Gems in their name is not a misnomer. It is definitely quality, hidden gem kind of things. It's a lot of Americana, country, folky kind of stuff. And that's actually, I feel like, how I found Benjamin Tod was from Gems on VHS. So it's appropriate that that's where this is. Expectations, though, with most of his stuff, like, the lyrics are usually super heavy, so that's an expectation. From judging by the thumbnail itself, it's just him and his guitar, so it'll be some simple guitar playing, usually when he's doing it by himself. Like, there's some interesting stuff, but by and large, it's pretty simple. So I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of playing with the form that the Americana kind of real basic songwriting form. Just gonna be a whole lot of soul, man. So yeah, it's sufficient. Let's get into this. Alrighty.
It's pain that brings us together.
Hobo soul.
Paul Simon playing for the 10-year anniversary.
First off, oh no. Is it gonna? Okay, yeah, we're still uploading, so I might be a little jittery. Anyway, first off, I really love the framing that they do with these Gems on VHS videos, because they do like a little bit of an interview with the artist, and it I don't know, it feels more, it just has a really nice feel. That's the words I can use. I really appreciate that feel. That's probably more appropriate. And so, like, to hear the artist talking about something and then they go into the tune, and like, the one of the best examples of it is another Benjamin Todd song, Ain't Even Kin or whatever. Just beautiful, the in and out of that video, because the in is him talking about where he's performing, and the out is them talking with him and his grandpa, who the song is about. So yeah.
Sound of Silence. It's like he wrote that song how many years before but like that song encapsulated.
His hobo tattoo is relatively new. Catahoula Hound, great dogs.
And it's the duty of
sketchy dogs, but great dogs.
To go into the darkness and bring something back that's tangible for people to heal themselves.
So, I know I said he's one of my new favorite country acts, and that's legit, but I also feel like he's a little overly intense when he talks about basically anything. But I'm sure part of that is, he did lead a hobo lifestyle, hence the neck tattoo. He did, ride rails and such, and he was homeless and begging and all that jazz. So I'm sure intensity comes with that lifestyle. But I feel like it's a little far, usually. And I mean drugs and things, so like I don't want to sell it short. I understand why he's intense. I just feel like it could be scaled back a little bit, but I'm just a jerk. Okay.
Things I try to lock inside too ugly to bear. Find the seam inside my dream and begin to tear.
I love his rhyme is like it's so atypical in the genre. Like his lyrics are like it, even if it wasn't him singing it, just the cadence that you need to sing with the music, you know that Benjamin Tod wrote that song at the very least. So yeah, it's so
Through my eyes,
great.
they come alive and beckon for a stare. And in your throat, I hit a note for bells above to hear. And the silence weeps for which of us will leave with something worse. Oh, what a beautiful curse. Take me out and put me down.
All right, so guitar work, like I said, when it's just him by himself, you don't get a whole lot of like fancy stuff. Well, even Benjamin Tod is not one of the great guitar players of the genre. That's not why you listen to him. My dog is losing his mind behind me. Hold on. Dude, chill. Just lay down, buddy. Just lay down. Come on. There you go, bud. Good boy. Okay, sorry. No, so it's not he's not one of the great guitar players of the genre, but again, that's not why you listen to him. You listen to him because he's a great songwriter. But it's effective guitar playing.
Take me out and put me down.
Because you still get little things like this. That little minor third walk down right there. So beautiful.
Put me down, I'm dying for a cure. In this room, a tortured few feast upon a spur. No one sees the artist weep the bounty of his word, and desperately try to breathe.
Another great thing about this tune is that he's not trying to go outside of his comfortable range. A lot of times Tod will push it, I feel like, a little bit more, so it sounds like he's straining his voice a little bit. So he gets like really at the top of his range and is not super comfortable there. This song is very much inside of his range. It's very much notes that he can hit comfortably with his voice. So that's, I feel like, adding to the feel for sure.
Silence weeps for which of us will leave with something worse. Oh,
Little flat, little flat. But it's the soul, man. Like that flat doesn't detract from.
Brother, can you shape these hands and teach them how to feel something more than how to scorn or burn you in a deal? Who needs games or tempting fate when you know how to steal?
I think the intensity that he talks with helps the lyrics though. So like I'm super torn. Like his persona. Oh, that's effective. That's effective. Right here. Almost talked right over it. Just leaving those chords. That's effective. That is really pretty.
Oh, what a
So he and then he.
night
All right. So we're
each of us will leave with something
1, 2, 4.
worse. Oh, what a beautiful
Oh.
verse.
And he goes into the pluck pattern just for a second and then ends the phrase back in those open chords. Wow, that was super effective. Super effective. All right, so no, all right. What I was trying to say before we got to the end of the song is the intensity that is his persona, that is the person that they interview and the guy who talks between the songs when you see him live, is something that, again, I feel like is a little bit of bluster. Like, I feel like he's putting that on more than it actually is, and I feel like he's taking it to a degree that is almost caricature-ish, but I also feel like it's legitimate. So, like, I'm not trying to delegitimize anything or like minimize any part of his life or anything like, because like I said, I understand where it all comes from. But as much as it, I don't know, maybe it makes me uncomfortable. I don't know. As much as it does whatever it does to me when he's just talking, it enhances the songwriting. I feel like that's a big portion of why he's such an effective songwriter. So you kind of have to take the good with the bad, right? It's six one way, half dozen the other. I'm gonna throw a couple other idioms here. I just see, throw them at the wall, see what sticks. It's that also affects his the lyric process that he goes through because of his crazy life, because of all of the things that he's gone through. He doesn't have any sort of traditional phrasing to his lyrics, which is another thing that makes it so definitively Benjamin Tod. I dig it a lot.
What's that one about?
People throughout the history of time have been willing to go into the darkness and live there and report back to humanity.
Yeah. All right. So no more music. So that's the end of the song. Let's get back to this. Oh no. There we go. So I I am a big fan of Benjamin Tod. However critical I might be of whatever elements of the persona or the music or whatever, I still feel like it is an effective whatever it needs to be. And I really love the music. We went and saw Dead South not too long ago, and didn't realize that the Lost Dog Street Band was Benjamin Tod for whatever reason. Just didn't make that connection. Even though like we had been listening to it for months at the whatever. So yeah, super super awesome, beautiful song. Not one that I had heard. I haven't apparently been paying super close attention when I listen to the record because I'm usually editing when I'm listening to that to his music. But yeah, loved it. What did you guys think about the song, the video, the music, anything? Let's have that conversation down in the comments section below. There's a website, jellynerdy.net, Patreon to help support, patreon.com/jellynerdy. You can click on these boxes right here below my face whenever they show up. You can click on those to see other stuff that's going on right here on the channel. Like, subscribe, all of those things. Share me on the social medias if you enjoy what I'm trying to do here. Before we go, though, guys, always remember that if it's generally nerdy, it's probably here.